Hi everyone, and thank you so much for watching. Today I had some time to procrastinate and I decided to go a little glam, so if you want to see how I created this look, please keep watching. I already have my primer on, so I'm going to jump straight in with my LA Girl Pro Liquid Foundation in the color Fair. I'm then just using my damp beauty blender to blend it out all over my face to cover everything that I want covered and to just even out my skin tone. It is a wonderfully cloudy day today, which is the perfect time for filming. It's the perfect day to just stay in bed, but I'm gonna head to campus and get some work done, and I decided, you know, since I'm going out, not that I'm going anywhere if I'm going to campus, I might just as well do my makeup because I do have the time. For concealer, I'm mixing these two by LA Girl in the color Porcelain and Natural. Just for the record, I'm not doing my makeup to go to class or anything. It's a Saturday. I'm just heading into campus to get some work done. And I haven't done a video in a while and I'm really excited to do my makeup. So I'm going to play around a little bit today. Hopefully it works out and we'll see where it goes. While that's still wet, I'm going to set it with my LA Girl Pro Translucent Setting Powder to make sure nothing moves around and so that nothing creases. And a little bit between my brows as well, because this is where I tend to get shiny. I'm just going to do a lazy contour today because I do want to slim down my face, but I don't want to go through hours of blending a cream product. So I'm just going to take the brush I usually apply my cream contour with, and then whatever's on it, like that, I'm just brushing onto my usual contour areas around my cheeks, and I think I'm going to do my nose with powder. For my brows, I'm going to try using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Espresso again. I haven't used it in ages, so I'm going to see if I still have the ability to fill my eyebrows in with a pencil. Nope, it's already not going well, so I'm just gonna wipe my finger over that to calm it down, and I'm going to whip out my usual powder. Oops, there we go. And my eyeliner brush, there we go. And I'm going to take that brown color and mix it a bit with this black color, and I'm going to use that to fill in my brows because it's a lot easier. You're not drawing definite lines if you're using a powder, and it's real easy to smooth out your brows, I found, instead of hoping to draw straight lines. So I just brush them out in the way I want them to lie when I'm done, and then go over it with some powder. My right brow is not having any of it today, but so be it, we will make it work. Onto my eyeshadow. I'm first going to use this Beauty Treats palette of mine because I am looking for some orange. So I'm going to use this nice and bright orange color down here and mix it a little bit with this brighter orange color because I really want the orange to pop. So I'm going to mix these two ones, tap it off, and I'm going to work this into my crease. But I don't want this to go too high, so I'm going to place it right there first and drag it in after blending off most of the color. And I think I'm going to go over it, yeah, I'm going to go over the edge with a pop of yellow to help blend it a bit. And I can feel myself looking around a lot now while I'm blending, which is fine. Like, what else are you going to do? Look at yourself or look around? But I know when I speed it up when I'm editing, it looks really funny when I'm like looking all over the place. So I'm supposed to just keep still, but does anything ever work out that way? And I guess it doesn't matter, just whatever works. I'm going to use this yellow color right here, just a little bit. I don't want there to be too much. And I'm going to run it right around the top there to help lighten up the orange and blend it out without adding too much yellow, so that section under my eye is really fully yellow. It just has to have like a ghost of the color there to help it all transition well. Next, I'm using my Carly Bible palette, and I'm going to pick up this mauve shade here. It's like the plum one, just somewhat lighter, and I'm going to pick it up with a flat yet fluffy brush. It's not quite a shader brush, so I'm going to use this, pick up a lot of the color, And I'm gonna pack it on, especially the outer half of my eyelid. I really want this color to be prominent, but in this inner part I want to add a bright pop of color. I saw a picture of Instagram that I'm trying to recreate out of memory now, so I'm gonna drag it in, but not all the way, because there I'm going to apply something else. I'm going to pick up the smallest bit of the actual darker plum color, and I'm going to apply it right here on the outer part and up into the orange. Just blend it a little bit there, but I barely want to see the colors, just to help it blend a little smoother. To make it a little brighter, I'm going to use this rose gold palette. I'm going to pick up this one. See, it has a bit more of a cherry tone to it, but I'm not picking up too much because I don't want to overdo it. And I'm going to spot it over this color, and there it looks a little bit more vibrant with this on top. I'm just blending in my crease. I didn't pick up any color, and I'm just making sure everything is smooth. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sure you could use a flat shader brush to apply the color to your lid, but I find that you get a little bit more fallout if you're using that, so I just did it as is. And now I'm going to blend this to make sure everything is nice and smooth. I'm thinking I'm going to add a bit of brown because these colors are all a little bright and they're there as is, so I'm going to bring the orange up a little bit more here first. So let's start with that, and then I'm thinking of applying a little bit of brown in my crease to just break the bright colors and to add a little bit of depth. I'm going to try this brown shade with a warm undertone, and I'm picking it up with a fluffy yet flat brush, and I'm going to apply it right there. I'm going to, just put the color there, and I think that I'm going to just dust off my brush and then blend it out so that I don't apply too much. So let me just blend it with my actual blending brush. So now there's a little bit of depth there without it being that much darker. The touch more probably won't be bad. Picking up that first plum shade again, I'm going to work it right on my lower lash line, right there, and drag it out to meet the other colors. I'm going to pick up a touch of this color with my blending brush, squish it flat, and then run it right underneath. It's just a pale orange type of color, and that means I don't have to put the first orange then the yellow. I'm just going to use this one instead and dust it right underneath my lower lash line to help blend that out. Now for the inner corners, I want it to be a little sticky, so I'm going to take this Wet n Wild concealer stick and a little brush like this, and I'm going to pick up some concealer and then draw it in the area I want to apply the lighter color. So now that I got it on here, I'm going to take it here and drag it out. And I don't want it to be wrinkly the way it's going now. I'm going to try and stretch my eyelid and then draw it out in a little starburst, if that makes sense. I'm going to put a little bit right there as well, so that it sticks there as well. And I applied the same amount of concealer on both sides, but this side looks so much brighter than that side, which I don't understand, but it's fine. I'm going to put this back, and then I'm going to use, what type of brush? Probably a lip brush or another small brush like this one. This one just has the concealer on it now, and I'm going to use my Carly Bible palette because it has all the highlighters I have, and I'm going to use the white one, the pink one, the white one, the pink one. I think I'm going to try the white one first. So I'm going to pick this up quite a bit, and then I'm going to touch it on there, and I'm expecting a lot of fallout. So I'm touching carefully on that part of my eye, and I'm going to dust it away. Take a fluffy brush like this. I'm just going to, gently flick over it like that so that I can just blend away any fallout there is without actually blending it onto my face. And then with this brush, it's now dusted off. I'm just going to smooth over it a little bit, and then in a second I'm going to go in again with those flat brushes in an attempt to blend the silver with the other colors on my lid. For the rest of my face, I'm going to use this baby pink highlighter because the white one is that bit too bright. So I'm going to apply it right there on my nose and blend it out as usual. I should probably decide if I'm going to contour my nose or not, probably. So I put a little ball on the tip there as well. And then underneath my brows to make it nice and shiny. And then on my lip, even though I haven't on my lipstick yet, but we'll get to lipstick soon. Quickly gonna do my nose. I'm gonna use this brush again. It's one of my favorites, use it for everything. And I'm gonna pick up a mixture of the dark brown and the light brown this time, not the black, and dust it off. And then just right here from the top of my nose, run it straight down to cut off this bulb side of my nose, because that's my problem. So I go from right there and down here, flick it down like that, and then I'm gonna just go bounce over it with my beauty blender. And it looks pretty natural. I'm not that obsessed with it. I just do that and then go with it. For eyeliner, I'm gonna use the silver one by Catrice because I think the silver is gonna go real nice with a highlight in the inner corner. So I'm just gonna color this in my waterline. Actually, now that I think of it, this bit you can apply here as well. Instead of such a bright highlight, you might have a little bit more control if you do this, but the highlight might blend a little bit easier. So I guess it's up to you, but I'm now using this to just add a little bit of more pop, or a little bit more of a pop right here in the inner corner. For eyeliner, I'm going to use this matte liquid eyeliner by NYX, and I'm quickly going to draw on a wing, and hopefully it goes well. Now that my wings are on, I'm going to use a black eyeliner for my waterline, just for this outer bit to help it connect properly with my wing. Also, if you don't have the time or the patience to draw an inner wing like that, you can just take your eyeliner and color in that part of your eye right there, and it'll kind of give the same effect. It'll be a nice thin black line you'll be able to see. So if you just want to drag it into there and color in the inner part with this, it is a little bit easier to do. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes, which, you know, you'd think I'd be able to do it by now, but somehow the one side is still always uneven. Like the first eye I do, everything is curled up all properly and nice. On the second side, the outer half is usually not curled, and I don't understand. It's not like I catch it on the one side and on the other side, but it always looks so uneven to me when I curl my lashes. Maybe I just hold the lash curler at a different angle when I'm doing the other side, and that's why it looks so different when it's curled. I should just try that out and see. But for my mascara, I'm going to use this Essence Lash Princess one on my top lashes to help make them pop. I don't want my eyes to look too round, but I don't want my lower lash line to look naked either. So I'm going to use this Essence All Eyes on Me Multi-Effect Mascara. It's a lot more natural than the other one. So I'm just going to use this and apply a thin coat to my lower lashes. For my lips, I'm going to use this natural lip liner by NYX and line them and probably fill them in as well. I'm going to use the smallest bit of Hover by MAC and just draw it in around the edges to help add a little dimension to my lips. And over that, just a drop of gloss because I love glossy lips, but not too much. I just want them to look nice and wet and plump. So I'm applying a touch in the middle, dabbing it like that, and then blending it a bit. For blush, I'm going to mix this reddish color and just dust it right on the top part of my cheek here. I don't want to drag it down too much. I don't want my blush to be too much, especially since I have reddish tones in my eyeshadow. So oops, that's the wrong color. This one and that one. So just a bit there and on this side. And then I'm just going to go in with a bigger face brush and blend it out. here with this brush, I'm going to pick up this nude color and I'm going to work it on underneath my eyes to just make sure the coverage stays there throughout the day. I have my mirror standing right here and it's flipped over on the like magnification side because I use that when I'm doing my eyeliner. And when I look in the camera, I'm like, hey, I look okay, I can deal with this. And then I look in this mirror and I'm just like, girl, what are you doing to your face? So, you know, I guess it depends how close you're looking, but I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing that looks funny in the close-up mirror is you can see every dot on your face and you can see every line on your lips, and I'm just like, it looks so extreme, but thank goodness no one really looks at you this close. Now that I'm dressed, I'm going to go back to my highlighter palette and I'm going to use a brush like this, and I'm going to pick up the pink one that I used on my face and I'm going to dust it right here on my collarbones so that they catch the light if I were to move. And I'm going to dust a little bit right here on the end of my shoulder as well so that that little ball catches the light as well. There and there. And then if my shirt were to go down lower, I would put some highlighter here, but it's covered, so I'm just gonna put it in these areas, and then everything else I am pretty happy with. Yeah, I'm pretty good. And then this is the final result. I decided to put this on because it has some of the similar colors in it, and it's a dress my sister gave me that I haven't gotten around to wearing yet, so I'm wearing it today. And yes, I know it's cloudy and I know this doesn't have sleeves, but I decided I'm just gonna feel cute with a jacket over it. And anyways, it's probably time for me to stop procrastinating by doing all of this and to get to campus and get some work done. So thank you so much for watching. Wish me luck with my homework assignments, and then until next time. Bye bye.